to the third episode of Team Everyone. Today I am with the legendary ex-World Tour surfer and slab hunter, Otton.
How are you, mate? Good to be here.
I'm good, thanks. What brings you to the iconic surf destination in North Africa?
We're here this week. I'm here supporting my company, Channel Irons, that have looked after me for a long time with surfboards.
Yep.
And we're here for Barton Lynch's BL Blast-Off, which is a little Grom comp, and
Awesome.
it's been very exciting. Conditions are perfect. You can probably see over the shoulder, and the kids are ripping it up.
Yeah, an annual 4-day surf comp. I did yesterday. Done it for a number of years, and it's awesome. Were there any surf comps like this as you were growing?
We had, I didn't really have one for this age group. We had a South Coast Challenge that some good people ran, basically from Wollongong to the border where I grew up,
Yep.
which is of New South Wales, which is a little town called Tafra. So I had to do a lot of travel, but no, there wasn't really a really fun micro Grom event like this.
Yeah.
It's been nice.
So a pro junior.
Yeah, it was more like kind of 15, 16 years old, and then leading on into the juniors was the ones I did. Yeah. Actually wasn't even surfing until I was 12, so yeah.
Late start.
Yeah.
Who were your surfing idols as a Grom?
Growing up, I always looked up. We didn't, we had magazines and a little bit of television. It was quite different back when I was young. So Tom Carroll was, he's an older surfer now, but he was the guy I looked up to most. I just loved him and that generation. Obviously Kelly Slater, he's been around now for a long time too.
Yeah.
So he was one, but yeah, Tom Carroll was definitely my hero.
As a surfer, you're a slab hunter, as they call you. So you love surfing heavy waves.
Yeah, well, I grew up in the countryside, south of Sydney, and we have a lot of heavy reef breaks.
Yep.
And I travelled to them a lot, kind of in my late teens, and also did a lot of fun trips overseas to Indonesia, which I really like those sort of waves. So yeah, it's just something that I grew into, and yeah, it's a really fun part of surfing.
Kai, I understand you've competed and grinded on the tours for a number of years before you made it to the championship tour. What drives you, and what were your goals as a grommet to your pro junior?
I guess like just watching surfing, the little amount we got on television, and then you see the magazines competition. It was always something that excited me. I was competitive in other sports when I was young. Played a lot of soccer and rugby league, Aussie rules. I tried my hand at everything, but once I found surfing, that was what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Said before, we didn't have very much competition, so to speak, down the south coast. So I had to travel a lot, so I wasn't very good at it.
Yeah.
And I made the decision in high school that I was going to move to Sydney, and I moved when I finished my last exam in the HSC. I was 17, turning 18. I drove to Sydney on my own, started a job, and then slowly competed, but I wasn't very good. I didn't get a result in the junior series at all. I think I made the round before the quarterfinals once, up until 21 years of age, which is pretty poor, and it can be a deterrent. You feel like you might not be good enough. A lot of guys were doing very well, but I didn't give up, and I just kept pursuing that dream that I had, and I slowly got a little bit better at competition and moulded a few QS results. 5 years I did on that, and eventually got there. Yeah, late in 27 years old I turned when I qualified.
So when you made the tour, what were your favourite destinations to go to?
France was always one that comes to mind every time I get asked that question. It's on right now actually. As we do this interview, it's all the boys are over there, and I'm a little bit jealous I'm not there. But travel all thin, so I'm not. I'd like to teleport there, put it that way. Jeffreys Bay in South Africa was always another really good one. It's just the most beautiful place on earth. There's something about it. This beautiful right-hander sweeping down the point, and the people are friendly, and it's just a cute little surf village.
You go on the safaris there often?
Yeah, we did the safaris. Yeah, I've done that quite a few times, and seen some amazing things. You see some beautiful creatures, and it's a really fun experience. Like, we heard the lions outside our cabin one night roaring and kind of having a bit of a fight, and like freak out a bit. It was quite intense. But yeah, I mean that's just all part of the travel, part of the bonus you get when it comes with the surfing.
And I'm aware you love left-hand barrel, so Fiji, that would have been up there.
Yeah, totally. Fiji was like our lifestyle was a holiday. It really was. It was a lot more, I guess, freedom within the competitive arena going there. Everyone was staying together, even though you're competing, friendly, surfing, fishing, and it was really like a relaxing surf trip more than being there for a competition.
By the way, guys, as you can see, we're at the blast off and Barton's on the mic, so the audio in the background, everyone's frothing, so yeah, sorry about that, but hopefully you can still enjoy this awesome interview with Kai Otton. So Kai, did you ever win a surfing event on the World Tour?
Yep, I was, the year I qualified, I won my first WQS event.
Yep.
That was in the Canary Islands, and that was a crucial event for me to actually qualify that year. It was kind of near the end of the year, and it was a really good amount of points to help me qualify. Once I was on the World Tour, I did win another QS prior to, I won a Prime, which is the biggest QS there is, 10,000. And then finally in 2013 I cracked a WCT win in Portugal.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was
what
amazing.
was the feeling like when you won that gold?
Yeah, it's very rewarding. You know, I'd had some great events leading up to that. I'd already been on tour probably 6 years or so.
Yeah.
And I'd got close. I'd had some semi-finals. I'd made a final in my first year where Mick Fanning beat me in Brazil.
Yeah.
But to get the win, it's very rewarding. I'd had quite a hard heat draw. I remember I had to beat John Florence, then Mick Fanning, and then Joel Parkinson all in a row.
Oh,
so the heats I got through were very rewarding that day, and yeah, to come out on top was pretty good.
You've had a couple long-time sponsors, Reef and Channel Islands. How have they supported you over the years?
Yeah, I've been very fortunate to have good companies sponsor me. Reef's one of them, kind of probably 7 years now, I think, or something. And Channel Islands is about the same. I kind of joined forces with those two companies. Midway through my career, I'd had inside my blanket sponsor. They did boards and clothing and all that sort of stuff for a long time. They were great as well, but you know, things changed, so I shifted over, and Reef's been great, and Channel Islands, the boards are superb. They're always coming up with great new models and new designs, and I can get in and work with the shapers, and it's been a really good experience. It's a wild industry these days, so to have support from a company that backs you for that amount of time, it's really rewarding.
Yeah. So Kai, what are you doing now?
At present I'm an ambassador for Reef still, so I've got a cushy little gig on just free surfing, which feels pretty good.
Yeah.
Future, I'm not sure. Hopefully I can still surf.
Yeah.
Maybe some surf school, some coaching, but it's all up in the air. I'm still just doing the ambassador role. Might work for Channel Islands, doing some board demos and that sort of thing, and yeah, future's kind of open for me.
Thank you so much for being on the third episode of KMF, Kyle.
Pleasure.
And great to hear some of your stories, and I'm sure everyone will love it to hear an ex-World Tour surfer, a former winner of the Portugal Pro, and thanks once again.
Cheers, guys.